Hey guys, Abby Johnson here. Had to hop on really quick and wanted to share a little bit of information that I received. So I want to rewind a second here. Right before the March for Life took place, and I mean right before, like the week before the March for Life took place, the mayor of DC enacted a vaccine policy, okay? And she said that DC was going to require that if you were going to eat in a restaurant, if you were going to go to any sort of public gathering, including a conference like the March for Life conference, that you had to have at least one vaccination. Now, this was not based on any sort of science or anything like that, because of course we know that one vaccine is not, one shot is not going to do anything for you, right? I mean, it's debatable whether any of the shots do anything for you, but one vaccine is certainly not going to do anything for you, right? But that didn't really matter. I mean, of course, her agenda was showing, right, when she put this mandate in place, because she did it right before the March for Life. So it's not like she did it January 1st, right? This was implemented January 15th. The March for Life took place January 20th, January 21st, something like that. Okay, so now it was supposed to be that you had to have your second shot by February 15th. But oh no, what has happened? Instead of now saying, okay, today's February 14th, tomorrow you're going to have both of your injections in DC. Now what happened? Well, the March for Life has passed and all the pro-life people are out of the city. So what happened? Just as we suspected, the vax mandate has been dropped. I mean, I don't know if these people could be any more transparent than they are right now. I'm not sure. They're like not even hiding it at this point. They're like, we don't want conservatives in our city. We don't want pro-lifers in our city. And I mean, we knew this was going to happen. We called it. We said it was going to happen, and it did. And so now, you know, the liberals are free to have their marches without any mandates. The women's march is free to have their march without any mandate. Whoever wants to have, LGBT, whoever wants to have a march is free to have their march in DC without any sort of mandates. But dang it, the pro-lifers, they're not going to have a march without any mandates. But I have something to say to Mayor Bowser. Well, I went to DC unvaxxed. And I'll have you know that, I Googled a picture of a negative test. And I put that little picture on my phone. And I used that to get into every conference and every place I needed to get into. And I never took a test anywhere in DC. And I went to every place, every meeting, every event that I was supposed to go to. And I defied your vax mandate. And I know many other people that defied your stupid vax mandate as well. And never spent a penny on any test and never got my vaccine. And so your mandate didn't work, Mayor. And hundreds of thousands of people still showed up in DC. And we still made our voices heard. And we still stood up for the rights of the preborn and their families and their mothers. And we will do it every year. We will continue to do it every year. No matter what mandates you put in place, no matter what you try to do, no matter how desperate you are to silence our voices, we will continue to show up. We will continue to march. So do your best.